Dear students, in the last class we have discussed about profit and loss appropriation account, and we have solved some problems on preparation of profit and loss appropriation account. In today's class, let me discuss about interest on drawings. You know, the amount withdrawn by the partner for his personal use is called drawings, and strictly speaking, no interest is charged on the drawings if there is no express agreement among the partners about it. No interest is charged on the drawings if there is no express agreement among the partners about it. However, when the partnership deed provides for it, interest is charged at an agreed rate for the period money remaining outstanding from the partners during an accounting year. Partnership deed alli mention agade idre no partner is liable to pay interest on his drawings to the firm. However, when partnership deed provides, partnership deed alli specific ಆಗಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ನಾವು ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ದರವನ್ನು ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆಯೋ ಆ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. And it is calculated for the period for which the amount of drawings is used by the partner. That is, I have used the term money remaining outstanding from the partners during an accounting year. And why interest on drawings is charged? The purpose of charging interest on drawings is to discourage the excessive amount of drawings by the partners. And there are different situations in which we are supposed to calculate interest on drawings, and they are broadly classified into two categories. One is when a fixed amount is withdrawn every month, or uniform amount is withdrawn every month, and the interval between the withdrawal is also uniform. And other cases, varying amount is withdrawn and the interval is also not uniform. In that case, we need to follow one method called product method. And when uniform amount is withdrawn and the interval between the withdrawal is also uniform, we follow generally the average method. See, let me make it very clear by taking an example. Ashish, a partner, has withdrawn rupees 10,000 on 1st of every month during the year ending March 31st, 2020. Calculate interest on drawings at 8% per annum. Note it down. Ashish, a partner, has withdrawn 10,000 rupees on the first date of every month. Uniform amount. Throughout the year, he has withdrawn rupees 10,000. And on which date he has withdrawn? On the first date of every month for the year ending March 31st, 2020. Means from April to March, on the first of every month, he has withdrawn rupees 10,000 for his personal use. And you need to charge interest on drawings at 8% per annum. Here, as the amount withdrawn is uniform and the interval is also uniform, we can follow the average method. Interest on drawings is calculated here for average period. Okay. First, we have to calculate here average period. How average period is to be calculated? Average period equals total period in months plus 1 divided by 2. Total period in months divided plus 1 divided by 2. This formula is given in the textbook. You can see there also. In other words, here the longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. We will get the average period. See, total period in months means total period in a year. Longest period is 12 months plus 1 divided by 2. Why plus 1? Here last withdrawal is also used for 1 month. So it is charged for last withdrawal also interest is charged. So here plus 1, longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. That is 12 plus 1 divided by 2. You will get 6.5 months or 6.5 months you may write. For calculation purpose it becomes easy. You can use calculator here, isn't it? So 12 plus 1 divided by 2, 6.5 months. This is average period and the given rate is 8%. Total amount of drawings how much? Total amount of drawings equals 10,000 per month. How many months? 12 months. So it comes to 1,20,000. Therefore, interest on drawings equals 1,20,000 into 8% given 8 by 100 into 6.5 divided by 12. 6.5 months divided by 12 comes to how much? It is 5,200. The interest on drawings is 5,200. This is how we can calculate interest on drawings when fixed amount is withdrawn every month. To be more specific, when fixed amount is withdrawn on the first date of every month, we can follow this method, and it is generalized. When put it in generalized line, when the fixed amount is withdrawn at the beginning of every month, interest on total amount will be calculated for 6.5 months. Okay, that's the first situation. When fixed amount is withdrawn every month, there are 3 situations. Fixed amount may be withdrawn on the first date of every month, fixed amount may be withdrawn on the last date of every month, and fixed amount may be withdrawn in the middle of every month. So first case, fixed amount is withdrawn on the first date of every month. Now let me move on to see the second case. Again, note down the problem. Ashish, a partner, has withdrawn rupees 10,000 on the last date of every month during the year ending March 31st, 2020. Calculate interest on drawings at 8% per annum. Same method should be followed. Average period. Average period equals total period in months minus 1 divided by 2. Total period in months minus 1 divided by 2. Why minus 1? Because the last withdrawal is made here on March 31st, 2020 and year ends on that date only. So no interest is charged on the last withdrawal. So it is minus 1 divided by 2. You will get 12 minus 1 divided by 2, 5.5 months. 5.5 months here. Now same method. Total amount of drawings equals 10,000 into 12 comes to 1,20,000. Interest on drawings equals 1,20,000, that is total drawings, into 8% given here into 5.5 divided by 12. 5.5 months divided by 12 comes to 4,400. Comes to 4,400. This is how interest on drawings is to be calculated when uniform amount is withdrawn on the last date of every month throughout the year. Okay, put it in simple lines. When the fixed amount is withdrawn at the end of every month, interest on total amount will be calculated for 5.5 months. Okay, this is generalized lines. Okay, you can remember it. Next, the third situation is partner withdraws a fixed amount not at the beginning, not at the end, but at the middle of the month. So take one example again. Suresh, a partner, has withdrawn rupees 10,000 in the middle of every month during the year ending March 31st, 2020. Calculate interest on drawings at 8% per annum. Okay, same procedure should be followed here. Average period equals total period in months divided by 2. Total period in months divided by 2. See, put it in other form, longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. Here withdrawal is made on the middle of the month. Assume on 15th of every month he has withdrawn 10,000 rupees. So the longest period is 11 and a half months ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವನು ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳ 15ಗೆ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಆನ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 15th. ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 15th ಇಂದ 31st ಮಾರ್ಚ್ಗೆ 11 and a half months ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೇಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾರ್ಚ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ March 15th. So only half month, you are going to charge interest only for half months. So 11 and half plus half divided by 2. So total period in months divided by 2. We will get 12 divided by 2 equals 6 months. Here total amount of drawings remains same. 10,000 ಇದೆ, 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000, and interest on drawings equals 1,20,000 into 8 by 100 into 6 by 12 comes to how much? 4,800. And this is how interest on drawings is to be calculated when uniform amount is withdrawn and the interval between the withdrawal is also uniform. ಒಂದೇ ಮೊತ್ತವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ನಿಗದಿತ ಅವಧಿಗೆ ಅವನು ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಮೆಥಡನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವನು ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳ ಆರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಅಂತರ ಒಂದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಈ ಮೆಥಡನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಸ್, when the fixed amount is withdrawn in the middle of every month, interest on total amount will be calculated for 6 months. If withdrawal uniform amount is withdrawn on the first date of every month, we have to calculate interest for 6 and half months. When withdrawal is made on the uniform amount is withdrawn on the last date of every month, we have to calculate interest on drawings for 5 and half months. And when withdrawal is made, uniform amount is withdrawn in the middle of every month, we have to calculate interest on drawings for 6 months. Okay, this you remember. But in majority of the cases, partners will not withdraw the same amount every month and at same interval. They may withdraw as and when they require, and the different amount they may require. In the next problem, let us learn how to calculate interest on drawings when different amount is withdrawn at different time periods. So take the heading, when varying amounts are withdrawn at different intervals. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೊತ್ತವನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆಗ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸಿ, ವೆನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾನ್ at different time periods, we need to calculate interest on drawings under product method. When the partners withdraw different amounts of money at different time intervals, the interest is calculated using the product method. Then how to calculate interest under this product method? See, under the product method, for each withdrawal, the money withdrawn is multiplied by number of months outstanding in that year. Under the product method, for each withdrawal, the money withdrawn is multiplied by number of months outstanding in that year, and total product is calculated. And interest on drawings is calculated at a specified rate on the total product. You see that total product for 1 month. Total product for 1 month. First, what we have to make? We have to calculate the product. How to calculate the product? Money withdrawn by the partner should be multiplied by the number of months outstanding. Say for example, a partner has withdrawn rupees 5,000 on 1st June 2019. On 1st June 2019. And the year ends on 31st March 2020. This is the situation. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 31 2020ಕ್ಕೆ ಇಯರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. He has withdrawn rupees 5,000 on 1st June 2019. In this situation, we have to multiply 5,000 rupees by the number of months outstanding. How to calculate that number of months outstanding? He has withdrawn on 1st June. So, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 10 months. 5,000 he has withdrawn and number of months outstanding is 10. 5,000 into 10. 50,000 will be the product. And in the same way we have to calculate the product for different withdrawals and total product should be calculated. And on the total product we have to calculate interest at given rate for 1 month. ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು we will get the total product, and on the total product we have to calculate interest at given rate, say 10%, 8% for 1 month. Okay, it would be more clear while solving the problem. I will take up a problem now. Just note down it first. Shahnaz, a partner, has withdrawn the following amounts for the year ended 31st March 2020. Shahnaz, a partner, has withdrawn the following amounts during the year ended March 31st 2020. See, first withdrawal is made on April 1st 2019. Amount rupees 16,000. Second withdrawal is made on June 30th 2019. Rupees 15,000. October 31st 2019, third withdrawal, rupees 10,000. December 31st 2019, rupees 14,000. March 1st 2020, last withdrawal, rupees 11,000. You are asked to calculate interest on drawings at 7% per annum. Okay, now shall we start? We have to make a table here, then it will be more systematic. First we have to calculate the product. Under product method, for calculating the interest on drawings, first we will make a table where we systematically present the information and calculate the total product. So take the heading, statement showing calculation of interest on drawings. Systematic ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ calculation of interest on drawings. Draw the columns. 4 columns you need to draw and 6 rows, or as the case may be. Problem in the problem ಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಐಟಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ರೋಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. But 4 columns. So the first column is date of withdrawal. Here we have to write the date of drawings or date of withdrawal. Second column is meant for recording amount of withdrawal or amount withdrawn or amount of drawings. You may write like that. Then third column is meant for recording number of months outstanding, or even you may write the period outstanding or simply period, no problem. Then product, rupees. Amount of drawings into number of months outstanding, we will get the product. Okay, shall we start now? Here first withdrawal is made on 1st April 2019. Bring that here. April 1st 2019. Amount of drawings how much? 16,000. How much? 16,000. First April ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟನ್ನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ? 16,000 ಅನ್ನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, 1st April 2019, ಇಯರಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಿಗೆ ಅವನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಇಯರ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ 31st March 2020. How many months? Means he uses here the amount for entire year, means number of months outstanding 12 months. 16,000 into 12, how much it is? Total product 1,92,000. I hope you got it. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇಯರ್ ಎಂಡಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಹಿಯರ್ first withdrawal is made on 1st April. Year ends on 31st March. How many months? 12 months. 16,000 into 12 comes to 1,92,000. And second withdrawal is made on 30th June 2019. 30th June 2019. Write the same date here. Even you may write 30th 6 2019. That's also okay. How much he has withdrawn? 15,000 he has withdrawn. Number of months outstanding. When he has withdrawn? 30th June 2019. Means June 30th means June month completed. So we have to take July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 9 months. ಇದನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, 9 ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಬಿಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಏನಿದು? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. 15,000 into 9 comes to how much? 1,35,000. Next, October 31st 2019. Next withdrawal is made on October 31st 2019. How much the amount is 10,000. Number of months outstanding? October completed. November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 5 months. 10,000 into 5 comes to 50,000. 10,000 into 5 comes to 50,000. Next withdrawal is made on December 31st. How much amount? 14,000. Number of months outstanding? December 31st. Date of withdrawal is December 31st. Means January, February, March. How many months? Only 3 months. 14,000 into 3 comes to how much? 42,000. Look here. 42,000. 14,000 into 3. 42,000. And last withdrawal is made on March 1st 2020. Last withdrawal is made on March 1st 2020. So write it here. How much amount? 11,000. Write 11,000 here. Okay. How many months outstanding? Year ends on 31st March, but withdrawal is made on March 1st, means only 1 month, isn't it? Here this 11,000 is used by Shahnaz for only 1 month. So number of months outstanding 1. Here it comes to 11,000. This is how you have to calculate the product. Any difficulty here? Very simple, and from the examination point of view also, this is very important. Okay, very easy and very important. Now find the total product. Total it. You total it. How much you got? 4,30,000. You will get 4,30,000. This is one step here, calculation of the total product. Now let us use a formula to calculate the interest. And already we have seen in theory, interest on drawings under this method should be calculated on the total product at a given rate for 1 month, isn't it? That's why interest on drawings equals sum of products. Sum of products means total products into rate into 1 by 12. Total products or sum of products into rate into 1 by 12. Sum of products how much, or total product how much? It is 4,30,000, isn't it? You can see here 4,30,000. Already we have calculated it in the table, isn't it? 4,30,000 into rate. Rate given how much? It is 7%. Rate given is 7%. 7 by 100 into 1 by 12, because it's to be calculated for 1 month. How much you got? Check it. Rupees 2,508 is the interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is 2,508. Very simple, isn't it? ಬಹಳ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದು ಬರೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. You will get one problem either on preparation of profit and loss appropriation account or calculation of interest on drawings. So you should be perfect in these two problems. Okay, profit and loss appropriation account as well as the calculation of interest on drawings. Let me take one more problem. Very quick. Manu, a partner, has withdrawn the following amounts during the year ended March 31st, 2020 for his personal use. April 1st, 2019, rupees 5,000. July 1st, 2019, rupees 8,000. December 1st, 2019, rupees 5,000. March 1st, 2020, rupees 4,000. Okay, calculate interest on drawings at 10% per annum. As usual, we have to prepare a table for calculation of products, isn't it? So take the heading, statement showing calculation of interest on drawings. Draw the columns. I need not tell. Write the heading, date of drawings or withdrawal, amount withdrawn, number of months outstanding, product. First withdrawal is made on April 1st, 2019, amount 5,000. How many months outstanding? On the first date itself it is withdrawn, means till the year end it is 12 months. 5,000 into 12, 60,000. 5,000 into 12, 60,000. Next, second withdrawal you see here, July 1st, 2019, amount withdrawn 8,000 from July 1st to 31st March. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 9 months. 8,000 into 9, how much? 72,000. Next withdrawal is made on December 1st, 2019. How much amount? 5,000. December 1st means December should be included. If it is December 31st, you have to start from January. December 1st is there, so December, January, February, March. How many months? 4 months. Comes to how much? 20,000. Next, March 1st, 2020, rupees 4,000. How many months? Just 1 month, rupees 4,000. Now, find the total. Total product how much? 1,56,000, isn't it? 1,56,000 is the total product. Now, you have to calculate interest on that 1,56,000. Okay. Again write the formula, interest on drawings equals sum of products into rate into 1 by 12. Okay. Sum of products how much? 1,56,000. How much it is? 1,56,000. Rate 10% here, 10 by 100 into 10 by 100 into 1 by 12. How much it comes to? Rupees 1,300. 1,300. Okay. Very simple, you know. Let me take one more problem. Radha, a partner, has withdrawn the following amounts during the year ended March 31st, 2020. May 1st, 2019, rupees 12,000. July 31st, 2019, rupees 6,000. September 30th, 2019, rupees 9,000. November 30th, 2019, rupees 12,000. March 31st, 2020, rupees 7,000. Calculate interest on drawings at 9% per annum. Write the heading, statement showing calculation of interest on drawings. Draw the columns. Write the headings, date of withdrawal, amount of withdrawal, number of months outstanding, product. The first withdrawal is made on May 1st, 2019. How much? Rupees 12,000, right here. Then number of months outstanding. See, first withdrawal is on May 1st. From May 1st to 31st March. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 11 months. ಇದನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡಿಯೇ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತಪ್ಪೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, 12,000 into 11 comes to how much? 1,32,000. 12,000 into 11 comes to rupees 1,32,000. Second withdrawal is on July 31st. Write it here. July 31st, 2019. How much? 6,000. Number of months outstanding? July 31st means we have to start from August. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 8 months, isn't it? For 8 months we have to calculate interest on drawings, isn't it? That's why 6,000 into 8 comes to 48,000. 6,000 into 8, 48,000. Next, September 30th, 2019, amount 9,000. Number of months outstanding, September 30th means we have to start from October. October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? 6 months, isn't it? 9,000 into 6, 54,000. Next, November 30th, amount 12,000. We have to start from December, January, February, March. How many months? 4 months. Okay. 12,000 into 4 comes to 48,000. Next, March 31st, 2020. How much? 7,000. March 31st, 2020, and withdrawal is made on March 31st. Year ends on March 31st. Here, number of months outstanding 0. On the last date itself, amount is withdrawn. Means no interest is payable in that year, isn't it? No interest is payable in that year. So 7,000 into 0 comes to how much? 0 or nil here. Okay, 7,000 into 0, you will get 0. I have written it as dash. Okay. Now find the total. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ತಪ್ಪೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. 7,000 ಇಂಟು 0 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7,000 ಅನ್ನೇ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ತಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ 0 ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 0 ಓನ್ಲಿ. Any amount multiplied by 0, the product will be 0 only. Okay, please remember. Total, how much? 2,82,000, isn't it? Total product is 2,82,000. Now find the interest on drawings. We know that interest on drawings equals sum of products into rate into 1 by 12. Sum of products into rate into 1 by 12. Sum of products we have calculated. How much it is? 2,82,000. Total product equals 2,82,000. We have prepared a table and there we have found out the total product, that is 2,82,000 into rate. Rate of interest here is 9%. So 9 by 100 into 1 by 12. 9 by 100 into 1 by 12 comes to how much? 2,115. 2,115. This is how interest on drawings is to be calculated under product method. I will send you some more problems, and if it need be, I will take up few problems in the next class. Okay, I will conclude this session here. Thank you.